Doug, James, Rachel, and the trucks. On the island of Sodor, and probably other railways sometimes, I suppose, but especially Sodor. Sodor has a lot of trouble sometimes, but one of the most troubles is being the trucks, but best known as troublesome trucks. They always bump engines down the hill or even hold back on them on hills, such as Golden's Hill. They do this if an engine bumps them too hard or be annoying them. Now, of course, our engines do have a lot of trouble with these things. However, engines like Edward, Oliver, and Rebecca know how to handle trucks because of their ways. Especially Oliver, he pulls Scruffy apart one time, and Rebecca by singing trucks taking a goods train to Vickstown. And as for Edward, well, he does not know how to teach them, I suppose. However, for one day, they were bad as usual. Duck, the great Western engine, was shunting in the yard. He was very cross with the trucks. They keep giving him some annoying. Hey, what's that, Duck? You're the great Western engine. You're never going to scare us, 'cause you can't pull us apart like Oliver. They said. This made Duck cross. Trucks these days. I hope the Fat Controller sends for more help. The game was more difficult for me. Soon, the station master and Napa station came in. Excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you, sir, but the workmen have said that Doc is having some hard time in Napa's yard shunting the trucks. They're giving him some trouble. Is that so, hey? Well, we cannot allow that happening. He could do with more help. The Fat Controller looked in his timetable book for engines. James is available. He's at Croman's Gate. I'll send for him at once. And he walked out of his office. The Fat Controller was right. James was at Croman Gate sheds having a nice little rest. It's nice to have a branch line. I instead of work at the bay all the time. Just then, James heard the Fat Controller's car coming. Oh, hello, sir, said James. Hello, James, said the Fat Controller. Now, I have a special job for you. What's that, sir? Asked James. You see, Doug is having some trouble with the trucks in Napford's yard, so I would kind of like you to go and help him there. Yes, sir. Can I bring Rachel with me? The Fat Controller chuckled. Of course you can. Off you go now. Okay, sir, said James. The Fat Controller walked back to his car. The Fat Controller left back to Napford Station. And with that, James puffed away to get Rachel. Rachel was in Croman's Gate's yard, having a nice little rest after taking a goods train. It's cool working on this branch line, but I would like to see some more yards, like. Of course I do every day, but work in other different yards. Just then, James puffed in and coupled up to Rachel. Come on, Rachel, he said. We're going to Napford's yard to help Duck with the trucks. Okay, that should be cool. Can't wait, said Rachel. James was excited as well. Rachel was looking forward to go to Napford's yard. She liked it there. It was busy and bustling like Croman's Gate's yard. I hope I pull some few goods trains there. Don't worry, said James. I'm sure we will. And with that, James and Rachel puffed away to Napford's yard to help Doug. Later, Doug's driver told Doug the good news about James and Rachel coming to help. That should be good, said Doug. Besides, James is a tender engine, so he'll be strong enough to deal with those trucks. Oh well, said the driver. But at least his got two other engines helping, and that Rachel should teach him a lesson since she's a brakeman. True, very true. And Doug's driver went back into Doug's cab. After that, Doug just waited for James and Rachel to appear. "Oh, I recognize that whistle," he said. And indeed it was. There in the distance was James and Rachel puffing into view as they puff up beside Duck. "I can see you now better than James." James chuckled. "Are you talking about the time when I got ill?" "Got ill? Oh, I heard a story about it. I was very surprised." James chuckled, including Rachel. It's great to see you again, Duck. It's great to see you too." "Alright, so what we're handling here?" "Oh, you know, no naughty trucks as usual." "Good. We shall teach them a lesson then." Duck liked James's attitude. "That's good then," said Duck. "Aren't you, Rachel? Are you up for it?" "I'm up for it," said Rachel. "Okie dokie then," said Duck. "Let's get to work." Firstly, however, James put Rachel into a siding at first. "There you go," said James. Now you can stay here and watch the fun. You know you're all backwards." "Don't mind," said Rachel, as James and Duck went to get to work. Soon they started work. James buffed up some trucks and went to get them ready. Duck and James worked hard. However, except they were kind of getting bumped, the trucks were not liking this. Oh, they said, watch it. But Duck and James didn't care. The trucks decided that they should place a few tricks. Duck and James didn't know that the trucks were going to try and place a few tricks on them. But however, the two engines were not going to stand for it. As they worked hard pushing and pulling trucks into places and getting them ready for trains. At first they tried pulling on their brakes, or get workmen to put their brakes locked on, or even trying to hold back if the two engines are pulling them, and trying to hold back if they're getting pushed. "You know what, James? If those trucks are looking for a fight, and then we will give all the energy we got." "Agreed," said James. "Time to teach these trucks a lesson." Indeed, they pushed and pulled them. Ow, said the trucks. That hurt. "Oh, cows," said James. "You're all being silly anyways. That's what you get for." "True, very true," said Duck. "Go on, you two. Show them who's boss," said Rachel. All of the truck's plans were failing. Ow, they said. That hurt. All the plans were failing, and James and Duck put all the effort they had. Ow, they said. That hurt. But they didn't care. The other trucks were amazed. "Oh, we don't want to get into that. Yeah, we don't want to get shot by that." "Then you better behave," said two engines. And the other trucks learned their lesson. The two engines worked hard as they could, shunting and hauling trucks all day. It was hard work, but they were teaching the trucks a lesson, though. Of course, the trucks may give Duck and James trouble before, but this time Duck and James would not have any of it. There you go, all sorted out. Now, I hope that teach you a lesson. "Yes, it will," screamed the trucks. "Yes, it will," they said, as the truck apologized for what they'd done. "All right, it's my turn," said James. "Take this, you trucks." And James pushed the trucks. Ow, they said. Ow. And James pushed them into the siding. That should teach you a lesson as well. Yes, it will, they said again. I say, said Duck, those trucks really do give all the things they got. Well, it seems today they were not able for us, said James. True, very true, James. At least we did show them who's boss. Yes, indeed. I hope the factor will be part of us. Of course he will. He'd be part of what we did today with these trucks. Besides, at least we teach them a lesson. Hopefully it will stay with them. True, very true, said James. Anyways, I suppose we might get some few trains ready, I suppose. True, I suppose we will. We went back to work. Later that day, Duck and James were taking us after their job and were sitting beside Rachel when the workman came. Alright, James, I just got news that the factory wants you to take a goods train to Titmuss Station on Thomas's branch line. And you and Duck had to get the train ready so that way it'll be ready and you can take it. Yes, sir, they said. The workman went. Soon, they started to get the train ready. However, meanwhile, the trucks were plotting something. They bump us too hard. Yeah, that duckly engine bump our brakes so hard that the knee broke. And that red engine almost broke our wheels. Listen, said one of the trucks. James is taking a goods train. If we get coupled, then we can push him down the hill when we get to Gordon's Hill. The trucks laughed and laughed. Okay then, let's do it. Soon, Duck went to get the trucks with James's train. As he coupled up and he took the trucks with him. That's it, Duck, said James. So those trucks who's boss. However, the trucks did not complain or anything. They were trying to be very smart and careful. Alright, looks like we're all ready, I suppose, said Workman. Well then, said Duck's driver. As Duck's driver got back in Duck's cab, and Duck went off. Said James. Very surprised the trucks are not complaining on anything. Me too, said Duck. However, the trucks were just trying to be careful so they can get ready for their plan. Still not sounding when Duck had them ready for James. Soon, James went off to get coupled up. Soon, the signalman got the pointers ready, and James buffled up to the trucks. He was coupled up, and got coupled up to Rachel as well. Soon, they were ready to go. James took on plenty of water and coal before they left off. Duck puffed up beside him. Are you sure you don't need any help? Said Duck. Don't worry, said James. I'm a big, strong engine. I should be able to handle these trucks. Very well then, don't let them beat you, like what Emmett said all those years ago. Oh, I remember that. Thanks, Duck. No problem. Just good luck with the trucks. Good luck with the ones in the yard. However, the two engines always didn't know about the plans that the trucks made. Just be careful with the trucks, especially going over Gordon's Hill. That's when they can mostly go dangerous. Don't worry, said James. I know what I'm doing. Okay then, said Duck. You do what you do. Soon, the guard blew his whistle and James puffed away. Bye, Duck, said James and Rachel. Goodbye, you two, said Duck. Good luck with the trucks. As they puffed away, they were making good time. The trucks may play a few trucks on the way, but James and Rachel were able to heave them. They were now passing Crosby, and James and Rachel were still able to teach those trucks as they keep puffing and puffing. Soon they approached Gordon's Hill, the biggest hill on the railway. Come on, James, you can do it. I can do it. I will do it, said James. Like what Epis said when he helped Gordon over the hill with his goods train. And soon, with no trucks broken away, like years ago, James went over the hill. But however, before he went over the hill, the trucks knew it was time for their plan. Right, let's do it, they said. Just then there was a huge bump, and James and Rachel were bumped. Whoa, they said. On, faster, faster, said the trucks. I'm not liking this, said James. Me either, said Rachel. The two friends tried to put on their brakes, but it was no good. Whoa, they said. Even going down Gordon's Hill made it even worse, sir. And they still hadn't stopped. Whoa, they said. They were coming to Wordsworth Station, where Epper was. Epper was at the station when he heard James's whistle, and he heard them crying for help. Edward soon knew that James and Rachel were coming in closely as he saw. Help! Said James. Help us, Edward, said Rachel. Edward knew he can't, or then he'd make the crash worse. But then Edward saw something. Look out, you guys! But it was too late. There were trucks left out on the main line near Henry's tunnel, and they were blocking James's way, and there was no engine there to move them. Kind of like when Percy kind of caused the accident for Henry and Gordon, he didn't mean to. Rachel's guard and James' driver and fireman saw this, and they tried to put on the brakes, but it was too late. There was a crash. Luckily, no one was hurt. James' fireman driver and Rachel's guard jumped out before the crash. But James and Rachel were hurt, of course. James accidentally smashed a truck, even though it wasn't his fault. The points were jammed anyways. Luckily, there was two red trucks standing by. As for Rachel, well, she was alright. She was still on tracks. As for the trucks, well, some of it derailed. It was a terribly bad mess. However, James wasn't dazzling surprised after all. Like the night Henry crashed with the flying Kipper, and him smashing a truck reminded him where Douglas accidentally smashed the brake van, the spiteful brake van, of course. Edward knew he needed to do something. Station master, he said. Yes? Quick, phone for help. Right. A few minutes later, he came out of his office. Don't worry. The factory has sent Henry to get the breakdown crane to bring it to the accident, and he's sending Duck to help out as well. Good, said Edward. At least help us on the way. Just then, the station master came out again. Hang on, Edward. There's been a change of plan. Henry's too busy, so Douglas is coming with the breakdown crane instead, and Donald's also coming to help as well. All right, said Edward. Back at the yard, Duck was just resting after doing a bit of shrinking when the station master came to him. Hello there, station master, said Duck. What do you want? There's been an accident at Wordsworth Station. James has come off the line with the trucks. Luckily, Donald, Douglas, and Edward are there to help, but Jimmy's sent to help as well. Oh my, said Duck. What happened? Well, according, it said the trucks derailed James. Those trucks, said Duck. I'll show them. And going along with Edward, Donald, and Douglas, we'll soon sort them out. Well, you better get there. The cleaning has started. Right, said Duck. A few seconds later, Duck left to the rescue. He was really mad at the trucks, but Duck knew it was time to get serious with them. I'll soon sort the diesel trucks lesson along with my friends. Meanwhile, Donald and Douglas never were there at the crash site, doing some cleaning up. Ow, said James. It really hurts. The trucks now felt sorry what they'd done now. They knew it was very bold of them. However, Donald and Douglas were there. They were surprised by the crash. Don't worry, James, they said. Help is here. We'll soon sort this mess out. Thanks, guys. James was worried if he'd get in trouble or not. Right, time to get to work, said. Better get the crane set up. As Douglas went to get the crane into place so that way they can start work lifting James. I hope the crane be strong enough, said Rachel. It will be, said Edward. Okay, lads, I think the crane might be in place, I suppose. Well, I'm sure. I think it's going to lift the trucks first. Is it, Dougie? I think so, Donny. Then we can get to James soon. Alright, said James. And soon they got to work. Then James heard some familiar puffing and it was Duck, arriving just in time. Oh, Duck, thank goodness you're here to help as well. My lord, what has happened here? I suppose you heard the trucks push me down the hill and crashed these trucks. And I smashed a truck. Am I about the smashing truck? Who the heck left these trucks on the points? I have no idea, said James. Oh well, said Duck. At least I'm here to help as well. We better get down to work immediately. You know, said Duck, this is kind of like when I found the water and you and Henry helped me. Oh, I remember that, said James. Indeed, this is kind of like something like this. That you're not on the water though. True, very true, said James. Soon, the cleaning up got to work. Duck went to get coupled up to the trucks. He first got coupled up to the one that was in front of James. And he moved it away. Soon James had some room. As Duck moved, the first truck out. I hope you get better soon, James. Me too. Looks like the crane is in place, said the twins. Anyways, at least that truck's out of the way. Wait, said Donald. I'll do what I do then, I suppose. Alright then, you do that, Donald, said Duck. As Donald went to do his job on the cleaning mess. Alright, said Dougie. I'll clean up, said Douglas. I'll clean up the trucks, and James seems to be alright. Soon, Donald got coupled up to James. I'll go and get him coupled up, said Donald's driver. Soon, they were ready. James on couple of the trucks. As Douglas cleaned up the trucks. As Doug has the truck out of the way to watch the cleaning up mess. As Donald was coupled up to James, they were ready to go. Heave! Soon, Donald put all the effort he had in him. Soon, with all the puff and strength Donald had in him, he pulled James out of the mess and back on the tracks. Hooray, they said. Phew, thank you, Donald, said James. You're welcome, said Donald. He was worried about James, including the others. As that must have been sorted out, the trucks learned their lesson. We are so sorry, they said. We promise we'll never do that again. I doubted that you are going to do it again, said Douglas. Seriously, I know you will. As Douglas was getting the crane ready to put trucks back on the tracks. Dustin heard a car pulling up. Oh no, it's the Fat Controller. Hopefully he has much to say, said Duck. The Fat Controller soon came up to James. Listen, sir, I'm sorry what happened. And don't worry, James, said the Fat Controller. None of this was your fault. It was those trucks. I heard what you and Duck were doing in the yard, and I'm very proud of both of you, so that's what may happen to the trucks. But none of this was your fault. I was sending you to the works at Soul Steamworks. Yes, sir, said James. And well done to the rest of you, said the Fat Controller. Well done to Donald, Douglas, Duck, and Neville for helping the mess. And none of this was your fault either, Rachel. Okay, sir, said Rachel. And the Fat Controller went over to the trucks. Uh-oh, so the trucks were in big trouble. Axe for you! What? Said the Fat Controller. I am very disappointed in all of you. Every time you had to make a mess like this. Why do you keep doing this? Well, sorry, sir, said the trucks. We promise that this never happens again. Said the Fat Controller. What will the engines have to say? The trucks were getting stone faces at them. Oh, when he was trouble, they said. Duck and James explained everything what they were doing back at the yards. And that's probably why they did that trick on us, they said. Well, that was a surprise, said the Fat Controller. I'm going to teach you trucks a lesson one of these days if you don't give up. Yes, sir, they said. Fat Controller went off. A few minutes later, Donald took James to the steamworks to get fixed. Get well soon, said the others. I will. Good luck after looking after my jobs and clearing my branch line, said James, as Donald pulled James to the steamworks. Of course, they were still angry at the trucks still at what they did. Once they left, Duck, Douglas, and Nedwood went back to cleaning up the mess. And of course, I was definitely correct. It's Duck, Emmett, and Douglas cleaned up the rest of the mess. Soon James came back from the steamworks. Welcome back, James, they said. How do you feel? I feel grand, said James. I feel better than before. Well, said Duck, that's good then, 'cause we have got something to do. Me and Donnie are here to help you. Yeah, me and Dougie will give me some help. Good, said James. Let's get to work then. And so they did. This time there was few trains to pull. Duck and Don did the shunting in the yards. And they did very well. Of course, Douglas and James made them feel. However, they were doing something else. As James and Douglas, on the other hand, they were taking goods trains. And of course, the trucks didn't play any tricks on James this time, and nor they did on Douglas. All four friends have showed. And of course, Rachel had no trouble either, as she was coupled to James' train, except she's James' brake fan. All four friends had managed to teach the trucks a lesson, and they were doing very well. Well, here you go, Douglas, said Duck. Aye, thanks, Duck. You're welcome, said Duck. Of course, other engines came in with coaches or trucks into the yard. But that didn't stop the four friends from working hard in the yard as usual. So, as Douglas and James took goods trains down the line. And of course, working together is the best thing to do with friends.